love this thing. I need to double check and see if this is on Spotify or something, cause I fucking love this music. I mean, it only loops like it's not that long of a song, but like it's like the same thing when I would play Ace Attorney with I don't know the name of it. It's fucking dope. Anyways, we're back at it. Your turn to die. I'm just gonna click continue so we get this sound out of the way. Last time, if you don't remember, we finished the mini games, and now we are stuck on the podium. Specifically, Sarah Chadoan, now, and Reiko stuck on this top area because we didn't get as many sharing tokens as everyone else did. And Q-Tarro and Jin are on the executioner's line. Q-Tarro can choose to swap himself around so Jin doesn't die. I don't think Q-Tarro's gonna do that though, because Q-Tarro is a little bitch. Because I mean, if you saw the last stream, I haven't uploaded it yet elsewhere. We accidentally let him get the ticket out of there, and Sarah's like, "Oh, but you're not gonna leave us, right? Of course you're not gonna leave us." And then he left us, and we all died. So we got one ending. But now it is up to us to maybe try and do something. It looks like this clock says there's 35.5 seconds left. I don't know if that's true, but so far I have no idea what's going on. And let's just get into this. God, it's still really loud on my own end. Okay, let's think of a way we can save Jin. Yeah, choose this topic. I don't know what else we're gonna do. I don't want to sacrifice anyone else. But how? Well, Sarah, what should we do? Earlier, Ranger called this the final attraction. So far the attractions have all been made to be beatable. There must be something. A way to save Jin? Sarah, let's think about it. We absolutely can't give up. I mean, yeah. Development. Crazy to have development after just like one little like conversation, if we want to call it, but like just be like, wow, you did the one thing that you were probably supposed to do, so like let's see what's going on. You can say that, but all we can do is watch. The guys on the ground at least might be able to do something, but from this place we can't even get near Jin. Reiko, over and over we've been shown hope only to be betrayed. This must be the same. To think even Reiko is losing heart. But that's not Reiko. I don't know if that's true. I'm just gonna say that's not Reiko. Oh, Scoozy, because I don't know. We have to think, right, Sarah? Yes. Sorry, gods. I just ate, and everything is coming up gaseously. When I'm with you, Sarah, I feel I can overcome any difficulty. If we all think together, we should hit upon something. Please, you guys, have some kind of revelation, anything. The limit's pretty short. Best of luck with that. In this discussion, there is a time limit before the venomous stinger is fired. Use of the extract to draw out statements, as well as failures with the verse or item will advance time. Do your best to not let the stinger be fired. Okay, well, we're gonna... I know we just started, but we're gonna save right there. Just because that's what I was thinking. I'm like, where were they going to do about the time limit? Oh, they're doing something about the time limit. And I'm worried. So it said use of the extract statements. Okay, you could say that, but all we can do is watch. We have to think, right, Sarah? I think those are pointless. I feel like we have to... Hold on, let's look at our items, too. Rulebook doesn't matter here. Long, narrow box, torn paper. Web of Happiness? We did get the Web of Happiness, but, like, I don't know if that's anything to use. All of that stuff's useless. Okay. feel confident extracting now a statement because that's like a thing of like it has the first. What should we start with? Now, stay calm. Think about what we're able to do first. Yes, sorry. What I can do is observe. And what I'm curious about here is, why are there two LCDs here, I wonder? I'm guessing one of them is the timer counting down to when the venomous stinger fires. Yes, that's right. Then the left LCD would be the venom timer. It's ticking down moment by moment. Good. Now it's regained your composure. Time advanced. It doesn't look like time advanced. What? Okay. So what? Okay. What we can do is watch. Okay. We'll store this statement. No good, she's just hesitating. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Any revelation, all we can do is watch. I don't know, like, there's only a few possible ways this works. Apply sort of? Yeah, what about that statement? I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. Okay. Okay. You know, I think the best thing we could do here is... I can't just load. We're gonna do something real quick. I don't feel confident with that. I feel confident with extracting now a statement, but I just had let it... Too many wrong things happen. I'm like, no, we're just gonna... Okay. I think... You gotta help. Jin. Okay, that didn't do anything. All we can do is watch. I mean, what else do you think we can do? What else can we do? See if there's a trick to the room, right? Like, I don't know what else we would do. Because, like, check everyone's relative position. We know everyone's relative position. We know where everyone is. That's pointless. We can check if there's a special trick or something to the this impression room. Some trick. Got it. The first thing you notice is those two LCD screens, huh? The right LCD says left 35.5. No doubt that's the timer for the poison. I bet when it goes down to left 0, Jin's gonna... Okay, Reiko's calmed down. Okay. So they both just had to calm down. And let me guess. We store these two and apply it? There we go. We did it. Okay, we just had to get them both to extract their statements. We're learning, and by we, I mean me. Wait a second, Reiko. Yeah, what? Isn't the timer on the venomous Isn't the timer for the venomous stinger on the left LCD? But the right LCD says left 35.5. Ain't this the one the timer? It's not moving. That's true. The left 35.5 display on the right LCD hasn't changed at all. What? You're right. It ain't going down. But if it's not a timer, what's the right LCD supposed to be showing? I don't know. But I can think of one thing. It might be the key to solving the trick behind this attraction. Really? You really want to claim there's a way to save Jin, huh? Then like hell I'm gonna run. Let's figure this shit out. Okay. Progress. First we need to think about what left 35.5 is talking about, right? It's probably left as in remaining, huh? Maybe we have to lower the number or something to free those two? In which case, what's important is the units on left 35.5. Length, width, volume. If we know the units, we'll solve the mystery. But even if we narrow it down to length, it could be meters, inches, yards. And if we just figure out what it's related to, that should give us a hint. A person, an object, an action. like, say it's a number related to now, then, for instance, if we cut 35.5 centimeters off Now's hair, Jin will be saved? If changing my style is gonna save Jin, I'll cut off as much as I need to. I really don't think that hits that. But all we can do is say what pops into mind. Honestly, this battle is more about intuition than logic. But I have no doubt this number has to do with something present here. We'll find an escape, even if we have to brute force it. Okay. I'm gonna save here again, because we made progress, and unlike the last time, when I think I've made decent progress, I'm saving the game. I'm not going through that again. Okay, so let's look at these. If we just figure out what it's related to, that should give us a hint. Person, object, action. What's important? Units left. Can I look at this? Damn it! Here's the thing about the 4 papers. I thought I'd be able to like look through it, because if we do it with like rulebook 2, like you see, we can like tap up here with some of the stuff, but it's not the same. So I'm wondering, I kind of want to extract the statements, but I'm worried that's going to like move time along in a way I don't want it to. But at the same time, I don't think there's enough information. Honestly, I got no guesses here. Hey Sarah, which do you think the number would be most related to? A person, an object, or an action? Most relevant thing to the number 35.5. Like, my gut wants to say person. Because of, again, can we? I can't check it right now. I want to say person because we got those 4 pages earlier, and those have percentiles on them. How about a person? A person, in that case, I wonder if it could be a number related to Jin. Up being targeted by the singer? Ha, got no proof though, it's just a suggestion. A number related to Jin. Yeah, like, if I can check the items, there we go. Jin's got a 1.3 though. And Q-Tarro has an 8.8. But is that right? Did I, like... I wonder. It'll take time, but we need to narrow it down. Sarah, between length, width, and volume, what do you think is the most relevant? Weight? How about weight? 35.5 kilograms, 35.5 grams. 35.5 kilograms would be about the weight of a grade schooler. The weight of a grade schooler? Time advance. Okay. Oh, but I didn't mean to... Oh, so you can change it. I feel like that's right. This one might be wrong, though. Unless... Maybe? Okay, woo! Okay. I'm like, no, both of those make sense, because, like, I mean, obviously, now is saying it could be related to a grade schooler, like the weight of a grade schooler, because it's like, that's generally, like, I'm guessing the average weight of a grade schooler. And so then, of course, then, and only then, would it relate to a person. And I think cross-sectioning it makes sense, too. Wait, now, what did you just say? That 35.5 kilograms is about the weight of a grade schooler? I wonder if... Hey, Jin, you weigh yourself at school, right? I'm not saying that. Tell us how much you weigh in kilograms. How much is it? 35.5. That's exactly it. The number on the LCD.
Is this just a coincidence?
It's too exact to be a coincidence.
But what in the world does it mean?
We're thinking it's left 35.5 kilograms, right? So then, either increasing or decreasing the value should give us the answer. Increase or decrease 35.5 kilograms? What? Where? Who? Let's think about this again. Just say whatever you can think of. Okay, there we go. Shaking my head. Why are you shaking your head? Am I missing something? Did I miss something?
Wait, decrease, increase 35.5 kilograms? It's no good, I'm starting to panic.
Wait a sec, I just got it.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna, no, I'm not doing that. I was like, what'd I do? Did I miss something? This platform we're riding. The impression room itself is a giant pressure switch.
No way.
It's saying we need 35.5 more kilograms to press down the switch.
So it's displaying left 35.5 kilograms because...
If we add 35.5 kilograms of weight to the platform, maybe some machine to rescue Jin will start up. Okay, again. Saving here, because we're at a good place. I feel like I might mess this one up a bit more. But, oh god, there's nothing in here we can use, really, right? So, wait. But how the hell can we determine that? Wait, there is a way. Tell me, what way is there? We jump. This platform really is a scale measuring our weight, then the weight needed will increase while we're airborne and decrease from the impact when we land. Basically, if we hop around, the left 35.5 kilograms display should fluctuate.
Understood, then please, do a jump.
Here goes. Reiko leapt high into the air. While Sarah, did it change?
No, it didn't move.
God, seriously? Not for a second?
No, there was no reaction.
Then, is it unrelated after all? You mean this impression room really is just for getting an impression? Whatever we do doesn't make any difference. The impression room's just for outsiders.
Even leaping didn't change the display.
But, is it actually irrelevant? Okay. I feel like we need to get now to clarify a bit more.
Sarah? Despite what Reiko says, I wonder if we're really irrelevant.
Eh?
The poison timer and the left 35.5 kilogram display. Why are they here where only we can see them?
Ah.
And also,
Oh god, fucking shit.
And also, why were we just the three of us separated out? Ranger said we had a special invitation, but
sure enough, there's too many oddities for that to be the case. The high placers aren't here.
Ranger said this was a reward for our efforts. Yes, but
considering that, it's bizarre that it's only those of us who place low here. Place low. Did I read that right? But considering that, it's bizarre that it's only those of us who place low here. Should say are here. There we go, I figured it out. I was like, something's bugging me about that sentence structure.
Huh? I wonder, is the goal of this impression room to be a penalty? It's to punish the flunking students?
It's not unthinkable. Time advanced. And to punish us. This is the only thing I can think of, like, just going back and forth, extracting and conflicting them against each other, which I feel like sucks just because it's like I thought there'd be a more nuanced way of doing this. Like, oh no, you don't need to do all that. It's like no, you now repeat that for me.
Or, I think this room is meant to punish us?
What are you talking about? And so what if it's punishing us? That's got nothing to do with rescuing Jin, right?
I mean, if that were true, there'd be no reason to separate us from Keiji and the others. I'm sure this room is connected to the mechanism to rescue Jin. Maybe our punishment is related to the left 35.5 kilograms display.
It's irrelevant. Nothing we do's got any meaning. Take a look. No matter how much we leap around, that display ain't changing. With that, Reiko jumped up high again. Thump. Huh? The hell? I just heard a sound. Say what? Who said that?
I just heard a sound. I'm not reading things right. I think it came from the floor. I'll try touching around. There's a faint rattling noise coming from this tile. I wonder if there's a small indentation in the gap between tiles that I can get my fingers into. This tile here, it's removable. Eh?
All right, tear it off. Ready, and below the tile, at the bottom of a deep, deep hole was a large bed of spikes. What? What? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Yikes. The hell is this, a trap?
Sarah, there's writing on the back of that tile.
On the back of the floor tile is written, to rescue. To rescue? Then a piece of the tile fell to the bottom.
The number on the right LCD.
Left. 35.3? It went down a little.
I wonder what that means.
This is... Oh. Okay. I want to say it's the weight of the fragment. That's what makes sense, right? Not the length of the spikes, because that'd be dumb. Right? Weight of the fragment? The weight of that fragment. Huh? I see. Reiko's idea wasn't necessarily wrong. Ranger, answer me. At the bottom of this hole, there may be a bed of spikes. But could it also be a scale? A scale? The 35.5 kilograms on the LCD matched Jin's weight. A piece of the floor tile fell down into the spikes and it decreased to 35.3 kilograms. Most likely the difference can be accounted for as the weight of the fragment. In short, if something 35.5 kilograms or greater is dropped down there, the venom mechanism will stop. Am I wrong? Correct. Way to figure out that much with clues like these. You're one amazing bastard. Yeah, I'm like, sometimes games have stupid things where it's like, oh, but you see, like, you hit it with the piece of the rock, so the piece of the rock made the spikes go down. I don't know, like something stupid like that.
Then we can really rescue him? We can save Jin, right?
Of course you can. That is, if you can. Now, no time to dawdle. 35.5 kilograms. Wanna talk about what to use as a weight? Progress.
35.5 kilograms.
The walls that LCDs are on. If we bust those up and drop them down.
Bare-handed?
Then, what do we do? Something heavy enough to use. There's nothing on this platform, is there? Did that damn ranger never intend on letting us save him in the first place? Is there no hope at all? Well, first of all, let's take that tile. Do we have that tile? Let's take that tile. Throw it down in there. Just throw it down in there. I have another plan though. So something heavy enough to use. There's nothing on this platform, is there? I'm gonna save again because I feel like extracting their statements. Damn it, god damn it. I don't care, I'll destroy these LCDs and these walls barehanded. Reiko kicks the wall, but it doesn't budge. Then that floor tile, if we break it apart and drop it all down, I really doubt it would be 35.3 kilograms. Then, God, is there no way to save him? No, there's just one way, but it's the worst possible. I wanna see.
Sarah? You've noticed, haven't you? The only way... You mean... I understand now why the people who placed high aren't here. Clearly this is an unwanted duty, and there'll be a dispute in this place. I have an answer. One of us has to fall, don't we?
No. Is there no other option? Time advanced. I think one of us has to fall. I say, Web of Happiness. This is what I'm thinking. Web of Happiness, it's a rope. Tie it down, safely descend one of us down to the spikes so that they don't pierce, but they can sort of like situation themselves to still like put the weight down, but not die. That's what I'm thinking. Oh my god, you don't get it. Is this like a thing where... Got any epiphanies on the whole rescue thing yet? Sorry to bother you while you're hunker down talking, but the venomous stinger is gonna fire real soon. No way. Stop it. I keep my promises. Sarah, you still ain't got a plan? Give us a little more time. Not good. We have less than I thought. Okay, so what? Do I have to do this? What? What did you just say?
There's only one way to get a weight of 35.3 kilograms. A human body. If someone falls, that will weigh down the switch and rescue Jin.
And be skewered. You're saying if we want to save those two, one of us has to be sacrificed. You just noticed? Yes, the impression room allows you to leave an impression. With someone's sacrifice, you can stop the device. You goddamn. But see, y'all are some lucky bastards too. Right, Safalin?
If Q-Tarro had placed last, he would be over 100 kilograms, so I imagine all three of you would have to descend in order to save him.
Did she just... Come on, pay more attention to get to the time you got left. It's really getting down there, okay? Soon enough, this discussion will be over, so you might want to settle quickly on who to sacrifice. Okay. Can I use the item now?
Make a sacrifice for Jin?
I'm not saving anymore, just in case I need that extra bit of time so I can conflict them easily and then do this. Just so I have that little extra time. Huh? What's wrong? Haven't you been racking your brains to do just that?
This is awful. I can't decide such a thing.
What are you babbling about? If it were Mishima instead of Jin, you'd push your allies in a heartbeat right now.
Don't be ridiculous. I would never.
If you don't like pushing, you'll just have to sacrifice yourself. Any kind girls who wish to save Jin, please skewer yourselves by all means. You're meddling too much in this human discussion, doll. Do you three remember? Ranger said it when we first met. If you do well in the sub-game, then no one will have to die.
That's right.
Strange, huh? Somebody has to die to win. That violates the rules.
Then,
There must be a way to not get skewered. You serious? It's 35 kilograms. What can the three of us do? Don't tell me. Cut off parts of our bodies? Ooh, I can't do something that gross.
the floor tile. If we ride on the tile we removed, maybe we can avoid the spikes piercing us.
Okay, now we use it? Yes! There we go. Thank God for KG. Reiko didn't even remember, and that's why Reiko's a fake. Oog.
This rope that's had me mystified.
It is the rope of happiness. This will bring us happiness.
What if this web of happiness is a wire rope prepared for just this occasion?
The thing from back then? You think that's gonna be...
Please think back, Reiko. On top of the plate, there was also a note. This is the web of happiness. In the final attraction, it may just save your lives. It definitely said that.
Say what? I completely forgot about it after I collected my clear chips.
But this is the only place left to use it. Yes, a wire rope of this thickness should let someone hang from it and descend. Earlier, Safalin misspoke. If Q-Tarro had placed last, he would have been over a kilometer. All three of you would have to descend in order to save him.
I didn't even notice that. I thought she just meant descend as in like an overly dramatic way to say like throw yourselves in there.
She said descend. She never once said fall.
I mean, that is a very astute observation.
Was this Safalin's mistake? Or else, did she want us to?
What's up, Sarah?
Nothing. If we fall from such a height, we'll definitely hit the spikes and die, but if we descend with the rope, we can stand between the spikes. Alright, so we can save Jin. Thank goodness. Where did you get such a thing?
The Room of Lies.
Room of Lies? Wait a second. Is this okay?
You don't mean... Reiko pulled firmly on the web of happiness. What? You kidding? The web of happiness snapped easily. Ooh, there we go.
No.
So close. If you just believed a little more, I could have seen you get skewered.
How far?
How far did these traps go? But what kind of happiness? It just showed us hope and ripped it away. This goddamn thing. It's a web of misfortune.
So this was the lie in the Room of Lies.
I really thought the Room of Lies was going to lie about something else. Like, I really thought, like, Reiko got snatched away. I still sort of think Reiko got snatched away. So I was sort of just being like, maybe this rope would represent something else. I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. You ought to sacrifice someone.
What do we do? What do we do? This is no good. If no one talks, we're wasting time. But what can we do? What options are left?
I don't like this. Because I feel like there's no good option, right? I mean, obviously, we can't sacrifice ourselves. We're the main protagonists of the game. We have to live. But I don't want to sacrifice Reiko, and I don't want to sacrifice now, and I don't want to give up. If anything, I would sacrifice now, just because I don't care about her as much as I do Reiko. But I don't believe Reiko is real at this point. So it is
concerning. And I feel like, what if Reiko is also the lie? What if we push Reiko in and they're like, ah, you found the fake. Yippee. This is one of those times where I don't know what to press, and I don't know if it will stop me. Because I would love for it to stop me. But I don't know. Do I just do give up? Now is the easy one, because also she lost to Mishima. I feel like she's dead weight in a sense. I hate to say that about her, because she's a sweet girl, but a bit like dead weight. I don't like any of this. And we'll get rid of her. If I really want to save Jin, to save who I want to save. Well, actually, I really don't like Jin either, but I feel at this point we've been so hell-bent on saving him, we sort of have to now. I need to decide. Now he's done nothing wrong, but I like her, but still. If I don't want to feel the same way I did when I couldn't save him, then that isn't much like you. Miss Sarah, this would be a waste of the feelings you were entrusted. A steel mind like yourself cannot give up over such a thing. Steel mind? We can't give up yet. Okay, it was a pointless decision. Ah, I knew it. Sarah, there's still time. It's impossible. Give up, Sarah. Huh? Even you realize, right? There's no way left to save him. But we can't desert Jin. You think I don't feel the same way? But let's quit sugarcoating it. We can't save Jin. We just have to give up on him. No. That's wrong. Something's off. Eh? Yes, yes, yes. See? We gotta push Reiko in, because Reiko's been a fake all along. Bam, 2 lies. Reiko would never say something like that. It's not how I really feel either, alright? But look now, could you really sacrifice yourself for this? I can't do it, so I'm just saying what I mean. No, that's bizarre. It's like you're not Reiko. Please, stop it. This isn't the time for a petty quarrel. Reiko, you've changed. You were so full of affection. Don't act like you've known me after how little we've been together. I'm me, and I'm just accepting the facts. No, you have changed. Now that I think about it, ever since... Both of you, get a grip. Sarah, please listen. I'm perfectly calm. There's something I kept quiet about. Huh? I know. The one who broke Professor Mishima's monitor was Reiko. I saw it when Reiko destroyed Professor Mishima's monitor. But I believed in Reiko, that's why I didn't tell anyone. What are you talking about? I got no memory of that at all. It's the AI. Yeah, like, I feel like there's been, like, little signs, like, stuff that's, like, this is kind of weird, but I don't know, like, also, that whole glove thing from a little while back, oh, yeah, well, you must have just accidentally grabbed one of my other gloves. Bullshit. Cool it now. There's something wrong with you. Wait, please. This isn't the time to talk about this. God, I feel like I'm fucking up my voices for some of this now. Nar. Kana is right. There is no more than a feud. And yet, now it seems abnormally serious about this. Should I entertain the subject? Of course we should. I thought there must be some reason, so I kept it all to myself.
ask for details.
Please, continue. Once I finished talking to Professor Mishima, I left the monitor room and I vowed I would never go back there. But, I just couldn't bear it. I wanted to talk to the professor again. Even knowing I shouldn't, my legs carried me to the monitor room. But I wasn't able to enter. A sound like shattering rang out, so I immediately hid myself in the lobby. And I saw Reiko leaving the monitor room with blood dripping from her hand. Her fist, it looked like there were fragments stuck in it. I froze up with fear and Reiko passed by without noticing me. When I entered the monitor room afterward, Professor Mishima was... Reiko must have punched with all her might and destroyed it. But Reiko just went on keeping it a secret. Thinking about it, it was about then that she started acting strange. Just what is she hiding?
Is now telling the truth? Why am I doing Reiko's voice?
Is now telling the truth? What in the world?
Confirm she is. Maybe we should ask a certain someone. Who would we ask about this? Was it So? Would So know? Would So even tell the truth? That's what worries me. Like, that's what I'm thinking about. Like, who would know? I don't think Kana would. Or would she? Like, I think So was near the monitors. I feel like KG is also an answer. I was also just thinking Kana because I think they were like close before. I'm gonna go with So.
So, naturally, you would know.
Sorry, but at the time I was just sleeping, remember?
Right, he had an alibi.
Oops. Oops. Oh man, what are you bastards even doing? Time's way up, dumbasses. Say what? The dart will be fired shortly. Oops. Hold on. 5. No, spare me. Well, I guess we'll just see this.
No way, Chin.
4. Hey, you're kidding me. Hold on. Taro, push the switch. Big Sis Hour. 3. Help me. 2. Q-Tarro, help me. 1. 0. Stop. It hurts. I don't wanna die. Oop. Is this gonna be it, or can we just continue? Oh. Whoa, he got pricked. Couldn't save him, eh, Q-Tarro? Hey, it's fine. I'd say it's natural to pick your own hide over a cheeky brat. Shut up. Shut your goddamn mouth. You cure Jin right now.
Help.
Don't give up yet, you bastards. There's still a chance left.
Well, what do you mean?
There's 5 poison stingers in all. It's set up to fire one every so often. But 1 stinger's worth of venom isn't that strong. So, there's still a chance he could be saved. Of course, it was made so the maximum amount would be able to kill a grown man if need be. So whether a kiddo like this can survive too, that's a mystery that needs to be answered. Damn it, you son of a bitch, go to hell. Let's continue our discussion. We don't have time to take out our anger. Fucking wild. Wait, so... You're telling me... We're just... Like... It sort of didn't matter. Okay, so do we need to do this again? Let's go with KG then.
KG, you did an investigation into the monitor, didn't you?
Phew. If you think that's what's important, Sarah, guess I'll talk. Reiko broke the monitor. Your friendly policeman saw it too.
What?
Time advanced. Okay. So, what? I think... Right? I'm not crazy for doing this, right? I'll testify. It's true. Reiko's the one who broke Professor Mishima's monitor.
What?
Reiko, you should say it yourself already. Any further derailment's a waste of time. What are you spouting? There's no reason to hide it. Isn't that right?
What do you mean?
Well, now was witnessing the incident hidden in the lobby. I witnessed it too, hidden in the prize exchange. I had a good spot to see everything. The whole conversation between Reiko and Mishima. Ooh! I get it. You got any other info?
Just a bit. However, I imagine it won't be enough to satisfy you.
Well, crap. Oh well.
In addition, I must make a shameful request.
What's up? Tell me.
Once we are done talking, I want you to destroy me.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
I shall not hide any information from you.
I don't mean that. It's gonna make Now cry. She'll never be able to see you again.
That is the idea.
Huh?
Now resolved herself. She said she would never come back here. She must walk on her own now. I don't want her resolve to be shaken. If I am gone, the temptation will disappear.
I don't get it. Why would you... Don't you want to see her too?
I do. And I don't want to die either. Die? The people who created me must be quite brilliant. Even emotion like fear is programmed into me. I feel it. The fear of death. If this monitor is destroyed, I will disappear. I am very afraid of that. Then, for now's resolve to come to nothing is even more terrifying to me than death. Please, Miss Reiko.
I can't point a weapon at Now's dear teacher. Regardless, Reiko granted Mishima's wish. She swung her fist with an unbearable look on her face. Scusi. But she couldn't confess it to Now.
That's... Why? Why didn't you tell me, Reiko? Because of that, I suspected you.
Now, Keiji, what in the hell are you guys talking about? What? I seriously don't remember anything about that. Who are you mistaking me for? Reiko. I mean, do you see any scars like that on me? You think it's under my gloves or something? Here, I'll show you. Reiko removed both her gloves. Here we go. And we know we seen Reiko's scars.
Her hands were clean, with not a scratch on them.
There's no wound. How can you see, Keiji? We're so high above you. How are you seeing this? False idol.
But you were bleeding so much. They couldn't be that clean after just a few days.
Were you guys seriously seeing a fake or something?
A fake? There must be one, right? What do you mean? It's not complicated. Heavy wounds don't just suddenly heal, do they? The Reiko who destroyed Mishima's monitor was a fake. What's he saying? This is turning bizarre. Is there even a point in discussing this right now? This situation's a dead end anyhow. Aren't you feeling fidgety, Sarah? Can you carry on a discussion while this illogical mystery remains?
I feel like so is still sketchy. I mean, we know he's sketchy. I don't think he thinks Reiko's a fake though. I think he truly does think that the original Reiko is a fake. But he doesn't think this one's a fake. But we know this one's a fake. I think he's just ignorant.
I understood. This is important. Let's discuss the possibility of a fake.
Progress.
At any rate, I didn't break the monitor. I don't know what this is about. Could the Reiko who broke the monitor be someone else in disguise? With her tone and behavior, could only be Reiko. Her voice was definitely Reiko's too. Whoever has a wound on their hand, there's your fake. But was there any reason for someone to pretend to be Reiko and visit Professor Mishima?
I want to extract so many statements.
It was the professor who asked for the monitor to be destroyed, right? Don't tell me, did the fake go there intending to destroy it from the start? Professor, you can cry later now. Right. This discussion will surely relate to saving Jin. That it will, even if we have to force it. Okay. But was there a reason for... Get it? Reiko broke the monitors with her fist. If she got a wound, it would be on the back of her hand. So there's someone hiding a wound here.
I don't think it's any of these choices, though. I don't agree with any of these choices. I think... Oh, I can't even check the prompt. It was like, okay, it was something like, So believes that whoever has the cut on the back of their hand, that is the real culprit. So these are all options of who it could be, right? Like, who punched the monitor instead of Reiko? Who pretended to be Reiko? In my brain, there's only one person that would pretend to be someone else, if we even want to say that person is pretend. If we want to say that. And I think there's only one choice in that, and I think that's Ranger. Like, yeah. Rio Ranger, the dress-up doll. Yeah, he does have a glove on his hand. And come to think of it, though he's a guy, he's got a similar frame to Reiko. Time advance. Right? Do we want to do this? Well, I think it was. Fuck you. Oh. Damn it, this is gonna advance time again. I didn't want to do that. I pressed the wrong thing. How does that not make sense? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? I'm just doing shit now because I'm like, I honestly don't care anymore. Second dart will be fired shortly. Oh, it looks like you didn't make it. Please stop already. Well, I guess he's gonna die. No more. 4. Ranger, I'll take his place. You can't. Worst case, both of you will. Not like you've given that freedom. Only Q-Tarro has the privilege, remember? 3. Q-Tarro, please. Where do we? 2. 1. I'm pressing. Stop, Q-Tarro. Pressing the switch. 0. Whoa! Whoa! Ah. Huh? Hit the kiddo dead on after all. You didn't press the switch, Q-Tarro. My arm won't move. Just stop it, please. Ranger, when is this attraction going to end? When someone sacrificed. Q-Tarro, one of the 3 elite girls. Or when all the stingers fire. It'll end. Sarah, there's an antidote in the medical office. An antidote? This Rikito giant scorpion Ranger mentioned. From the looks of it, its venom has a pretty delayed effect. Definitely saw an antidote for that same scorpion venom in the medical office. You could just end the attraction quick. Aha! Then you might have time to cure him? What an idea to get in your head. It's all riding on you, Sarah. I refuse to give up. I'm just pissed. Because, like, maybe it's my fault for just thinking I can do this without extracting too many statements. But there's so many to do. And some of these are just like, oh, well, if Ranger was the fake, he'd be able to get the clothes. And all of these are like, I don't know. I'm getting ridiculously peeved, and I think it's because I'm too hot. But it's pissing me off. It's really pissing me off. Like, because everything just pushes time forward, and I didn't want to save because I had already fucked up pushing time forward to even have the same voice. That'd take a pretty talented impersonator. Not saying it's definitely impossible, though. Does that change it? Well, that doesn't do anything. Because we already know that doesn't work. After all, Reiko wears enough makeup that you could look like her if you wore it too. But Reiko said she was careful to store her clothes in her room so no one could steal them. None of us can obtain her clothes, so none of us could look like her. Dress up. Come to think of it, haven't I heard the words dress up doll recently? I hate that. I should just be able to conflict them regardless. I think that's stupid. I don't agree with that. Oh! I think that works with the other statements. I get it's a game, and this reminds me of, like, this is the same shit that happens in, like, Ace Attorney 2, where it's like, it's practically there, but not there enough, so the game can't give it to you, and it's annoying. It's so annoying, because it's like, it's right there. I literally know the answer, but because of the stipulations of the game, it makes it so much harder than just knowing the answer. Because, like, when you know the answer in your head, you're like, yeah, Ranger, dress-up doll, could easily get access to Reiko's clothes. Bam. But no, you have to make sure everyone says just the right things in these games. And it's, like, so infuriating at times. And I am so hot right now that it does not help me when I mess something up. Because when I'm, you know, I get real irritated and overstimulated when I'm hot. And I don't even know why. Because it's like, I don't have my heater on. It's like cold in my room. I know I'm just complaining now. But like, what's the weather outside? It's 40 degrees outside right now. Why is it so hot in my room? If anything, it should be cold. It should be cold. I hate how my, because damn well it'll be cold in the morning. It'll be damn cold in the morning. But right now, when I haven't had my heater on for hours, it's hot. I don't get it. You know what? Okay. Let's go. There is someone who could get Reiko's clothes. Why did the sound effect sound like that?
Eh?
We can't get into Reiko's room, so of course we couldn't steal her spare clothes. But it's not us who brought those spares. The kidnappers prepared them, didn't they? That's right. Ranger and Saflin would have access to anyone's clothes. The one with a similar frame, who could hide the wound where the glove is, you, Ranger, the dress-up doll.
It can't be.
Ranger?
Ranger? Was Reiko's fake?
I get it. Him being the dress-up doll wouldn't be so strange for him to have the ability to do perfect impersonations. So stupid. I love the pointless chatter. I'll tell you this. That Reiko was the real deal. What? I would never wear the clothes of a living human. It just feels too good to wear the clothes of a poor human who died miserably. Would you even understand? Then, why don't you show us what's under that glove? Sure thing. With that, Ranger removed the glove and showed us a completely uninjured hand. Satisfied now?
No way. Then sure enough, there wasn't a fake?
We just wasted our time in vain. Not necessarily.
Eh?
Mr. Policeman started to figure out these floor masters. Oh! Maybe it's what we already knew 10 million hours ago. Eh? Could tell from Miley, too. What you've got in common is you can't lie about the important stuff. That's why you're touching on the topic, but cleverly talking around it. But I noticed. Noticed what? Ranger, just now, you said that Reiko was the real deal. Why didn't you say there's no fake? Oh, if you forgot to say that, I'm giving you another chance. Bastard. If you can't say that, that's the same as confessing there is a fake Reiko. What the shit? And it's relevant to this final attraction, too. Huh. So where's your proof? It's just my detective intuition. Pretty persuasive. I can feel it. The wound on Reiko's hand is the only clue the AI Mishima left us. Feels like his intentions are shining some light on us all.
Keiji. But how could Reiko's fake be related to this attraction?
Listen, Sarah. If the Reiko who injured her hand was real, then who's the fake?
Eh? That would be the Reiko with no injury? You don't mean
the Reiko standing before us? What?
The Reiko in front of us is the fake? If only we could have called this, like, 2 streams ago, or even earlier this one. It's, what? That's crazy.
What? Don't be stupid.
Yet Ranger said that Reiko who punched the monitor was real. So, you having no wound on your hand means you're the fake.
What? How does that figure?
I can't imagine it either. The person in front of me is clearly Reiko. Even so, the matter of the injury can't be passed off as just my imagination. If you think logically, this person has to be a fake. Can you prove you're the real one, Reiko?
Hold Hold the hell up. You seriously suspected me? I'm Reiko. No matter how you look at it, I'm real, ain't I? Please, Sarah, don't confuse people with your weird ideas. We're friends, right? I thought I made a friend I could trust for the first time. Then, give me proof. For goodness sake! What? Please, quit this foolishness. Don't you bully Reiko anymore. If you want evidence, I'll give you it as your brother. That is the real Reiko. What's your proof? The eyes of her brother by blood. I can't possibly be mistaken. Keiji, you've been tricked by Ranger. What? That Reiko was real. This Reiko is also real. That's what Ranger meant. This is a trap, I tell you. One meant to ensnare Reiko. And yet you're thinking of sacrificing Reiko to save Jin, aren't you? Alice, listen to me, Sarah Chidoan. I'm not panicking. I'm making a composed judgment. A disguise couldn't possibly fool my eyes. Her behavior, the slightest gestures, her personality, in every way, that is the real Reiko. I've been with her for 20 years. Even through makeup, I could see her true identity. Please, believe me, Sarah. Alice is staring me in the eye. He's not lying. Don't listen to him, Sarah. The point of this attraction must be to identify the fake and save Jin. Otherwise, someone will absolutely have to be sacrificed. That's true. So, we just have to drop that fake. What? I mean, I know what I want to do. There's no time to hesitate. We can't save Jin unless we drop the fake here. Now, are you trying to frame me? That is the real Reiko. If she were a fake wearing a disguise, I, her brother, would know. If this Reiko is the fake, when are you saying she was switched with the real Reiko? Someone could only have taken Reiko's place when she was alone. Is there any such time? Yes, there was! There's another big problem. What's the real identity of the fake? I feel like... Extract this.
Sure, if it was for a short time, then maybe she wouldn't be exposed. Reiko wears makeup after all. By wearing the same makeup, you could have a similar face. But all she did was go to Mishima to get information, right? Was there a need to wear a disguise for that? True. How necessary would that be? I imagine Reiko would have been alone when it was bedtime, but like Kana said earlier, Reiko was wearing it even in her own room. Her clothes are important. So the question is, if she was ever alone while up and about. Hey, Miss Sarah, do you have any ideas? If I can prove Reiko was ever alone for even the slightest moment. Now are you trying to... Okay, so I'm realizing now, like, if we extract certain statements, it doesn't matter. Like, if nothing comes from it, nothing comes from it, and it's not important. But if something important comes from it, it's something we gotta do. Believe me, I'm not just foolishly protecting her. I'm convinced she is Reiko. I know so well. I don't understand. Could her own brother mistake the fake as well? Damn it. We didn't get anything from that. Okay. There's us, of course, and Ranger and Saflin are both present. Is the identity of the fake somebody we don't know? I do feel like we need to use So's statement. There's another... Okay. This might fuck me over. Oh my god. Am I...
filthy. It ain't me who changed, it's you now. That Mishima AI must have brainwashed you. After all, the kidnappers made it. God, I'm just so... I'm just so annoyed. I'm just so annoyed. Like, this whole thing is getting me annoyed because, again, people are saying things that's like, yeah, I'm aware what I'm saying is absurd, but there's no time left. We need to hurry. I'm not overthinking it. Like, now that I've... Okay, so maybe I have to do this stupid makeup thing. I don't know at this point. We've extracted all we can. Like, I swear to God. Why? This is why I hate items in this game. These items are almost never used. They're almost never used. Like, I was like, okay, stupid. Like, I'm like, so statement is the obvious thing. And I forgot about the items because, like, for past discussions, really, items have served no purpose. They've served almost no purpose. I'm just pissed at this point because I just wasted all that time. I just wasted all that time. I'm upset with myself. I'm upset with this game because, like, when you have an item system, normally items, you actually use them a lot. And again, I'm gonna say Ace Attorney again because I gotta bring up Ace Attorney again. You have the evidence. You present the evidence constantly and consistently because that's how you break down testimonies. But in this one, it gives you conflict, it gives you extract, and it gives you items. But for most of these, items have been stupid. And even in Danganronpa, you collect a lot of evidence. And you have to use that evidence. You have to use that evidence. Sometimes you even have to use other people's words against them. I don't like this discussion. I hate this sub game. I hate this attraction. This is the worst attraction. One, because I'm killing Jin. Just, not even on purpose. Just because I have to play Ring Around the Rosie with this. And it's annoying that it is, like, this simple thing, but this game is being, like, with this conflict thing that I can't use the items because I already used the item. Anyway, again, I'm complaining when I should just keep going, but I just... Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Q-Tarro's a pussy, though. This web of happiness that broke apart earlier. I got this when I went to Reiko into the Room of Lies. That's right, I remember. As soon as I took the web of happiness, the lights went out. Wow! Yeah, I know I need to... I just feel like... I feel like it's pointless to sit here and, like, waste the time, but also... I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I heard Reiko scream. When I left the room, I was only holding Reiko's glove. For just a short time, Reiko was by herself in the Room of Lies. And then the Reiko that left the room was still wearing gloves on both hands. That's right. At the time she left the Room of Lies, Reiko had already been replaced. Sarah? The lie in the Room of Lies wasn't just the web of happiness. The kidnappers devised it as a trap that would send out a fake to confuse us. I get it. Then there's way more to that room than just putting out a dummy item. Say, Reiko, shouldn't you give up? Say, Reiko, shouldn't you give up soon? There we go. Or, you don't mean to deny Miss Sarah, do you? No, Reiko, disprove her, please. You're wrong.
not a fake. Ain't that still a huge ass problem? If you're saying I'm a fake, then who the hell am I really? There's the 9 of us here, and even Ranger and Saflin. If someone took someone else's place, there'd have to be fewer people, right? True.
Ranger, please tell us. Is there any person on this floor we haven't met yet?
Eh? Got no obligation to tell y'all
That there is not. No human you haven't met will be making an appearance here. That can't be.
Get it now? If nobody could take my place, then there's no goddamn way there's a fake. That can't be right. You were just a step away. But I don't know who this fake really is. Sarah Shadowan, Cecia Dowden. Yet no human. Alice. It's not as if I believe her own brother could mistake her either. But, no, wait. Sure enough, am I uncertain that maybe I've had a huge misunderstanding? Nope. KG is bewildered too.
If their identity is a person, Kana and everyone has already met then. You don't mean it's one of the victims?
Ridiculous.
But, if we worry over this anymore, Jin will...
We need to drop the fake. Now. If I'm a fake, Sarah could be a fake too, you know.
Eh?
Didn't she say it earlier? Me and Sarah went into the room of lies together. Only I was replaced with a fake? How can you say that for sure now?
I mean...
Now, don't give in to her arguments. Sarah, you chosen Jin over me? Damn it. Damn it. I can't believe this shit. I trusted you. Don't be fooled now. Sarah's trying to trick you so the two of you can push me down. You aren't Reiko. You're a fake. Don't be absurd. That's the real Reiko. Now, please. It's riding on you. The fake is appealing to now to protect herself. In that case, we have to be a fair and square discussion. Reiko, let's talk one-on-one. Sarah, I challenge you. If I'm mistaken, cut me down with the blade of logic. Let's do it, Sarah. I'll open you up your clouded eyes. Okay, we haven't had one of these in this hot second. Now, I'm gonna make you admit that right here, I'm the real Reiko. This person is a fake. I've been Alice with ever since I was born, so what? No, you must have been apart for at least as long as Alice has been in prison. That's only 2.5 years. It's plenty of time for a person's thoughts and personality to change. And yet, Alice keeps saying you're no different. It's simply him who's convinced of that. God! I went to Sarah, we split up the stuff and side among us equally. Was it really equal? You took most of the clear chips we got in the room of lies, Reiko. And after that, did you really share the clear chips with anyone else? Well, that's greed. Isn't like the real Reiko. Among Us. This is Among Us right now. Gah! The monitor thing ain't important. That's right, I was sleepy, so my memory's funny. Hell, maybe I did break it. No, there's discrepancy between the wound Reiko got on her hand and your memory. That's exactly why KG is adamant about there being 2 Reikos. Nothing could be more important. Gah! You're all being tricked by Ranger's words. He hasn't said a word about me being a fake. Even if he can't lie, he can still keep quiet. Are you saying Ranger is intentionally being silent? Yeah, exactly, and you're being toyed with if you can't see through that. Don't tell me, Sarah. Are you the actual fake here? Don't make false claims. I didn't make a good choice there. None of those sounded like a good choice, though. Then you should stop accusing me. It's just turning into a quarrel. Listen, even if we say somebody we haven't met has been replaced as a faker, ain't that a contradiction in itself? No humans we haven't met will make an appearance. The 9 of us, Ranger Saflin, ain't that everybody? Wait, you think the dead Kai or Mishima is dressing up as me? No, without there being someone we haven't met, the numbers don't line up. It's as simple as that. If the numbers don't line up, that's because there's no fake after all. That's not necessarily. How can you consider anything else? Besides, you heard Keiji telling us that Ranger and Sapling can't lie. Enough, it's useless to discuss this anymore. Are you trying to run away? No. But no matter how much we talk, you can't clearly tell me who this fake or whatever really is. Come on, say it already. Who am I? No humans we haven't met will appear. Humans? Why did she say humans? Don't tell me you're trying to say I'm not human. Not human? It's an unthinkable, absurd idea. But something's lodged itself in my head. I'm an AI program of Kazumi Mishima. The AIs are basically super detailed reproductions based on y'all, the participants. In fact, they're AIs with hearts, processing superb emotional capabilities. One of the purposes of these dolls were made for is as a mental relief. Allow me to show you a wonderful function that will make you feel even closer to this doll. If you could combine an artificial intelligence with a doll, you could create a completely perfect fake. Huh? Sarah, settle down. Do you know what you're saying? I was always wondering, why did something like an AI of Professor Mishima even exist? Why were there dolls made to recreate us in such perfect detail? Maybe this facility, the kidnappers' organization, is making doll copies of humans. What? Have you lost your marbles, Sarah? A doll that looks just like Reiko, and an AI that recreates Reiko's personality? Oh wait, I misread those names. A doll that looks just like Reiko, and an AI that recreates Reiko's personality? The result of combining these two things is an imposter Reiko. Are you being serious, Sarah Jadoin? I am. That's how she could fool even her own brother. She's not someone else impersonating her, she's a duplicate. Your claims are an utter mess. Guys, Sarah's lost her cool. We should drop this whole thing. Everyone. Eyes full of doubt, despairing looks. Such was the reaction of my shaking conclusion. Me, the one who has entrusted our hopes. No dice, huh? I wasn't able to persuade everyone. Jin, I couldn't save you. Now, that's interesting. Huh? It's a bold idea. The kind of absurd conclusion only you could have come to, Sarah. Take your word for that. I'm on board with this. Keiji. Mr. Policeman's ever your ally, Sarah. Nothing for it. I can't think of any other way to break the deadlock. Listen, Jin's at his limit. This is the end. We have to decide. Sarah, give us some proof that Reiko's a doll with artificial intelligence. Proof? I'll sum it up simply. The Reiko who broke Mishima's monitor was real. And in the room of lies, the real and the fake Reiko got swapped. So this Reiko here is a fake, and if you infer she's actually a doll copy, but she won't recognize it. It's true. Professor Mishima's AI was perfect. I could imagine it was the real professor there. Perfectly replicating a human is impossible. There absolutely must be a difference somewhere. I'll prove that I'm a human, alright? What do you want? I'll do anything. Why didn't the AI of Mishima have a memory of us, I wonder? Naturally, the personalities of the AIs are based on real peoples, right? Real humans change in personality and gain memories. The AIs should need updating too.
Okay, now I am confused. Real humans change in personality and gain memories. The AI should need updating too. Also, no, I realize I should have saved at some point, but I feel like at this point it's pointless because then I can go back through and give us more time if we need it here. When did the kidnappers do updates, I wonder? Come to think of it, Ranger told me they update the memory every 3 months and personalities every 3 years. I see. But for memories, he said, they could just update it in a day if they had wanted. In one day. So she doesn't remember destroying the monitor, because she got swapped out in the room of lies less than a day after destroying it. Ah, that would make sense. Still, that alone ain't definitive enough. Well now, that's the third injection's coming up soon. Hang in there, Jin. Oh yeah, I've got a tip for y'all. The 5 injections actually have different concentrations. What? The later you get, the more concentrated the venom. That's how he was able to endure the first 2.
No.
I could say this with certainty. The third one will be a lethal dose for that kid. It's your last chance. Good luck. Real peoples, right? I'll do anything. It's true, Professor Mishira's here. It's perfect. I can imagine the real professor with there. There absolutely must be a difference somewhere. And it's just not thinkable that it wouldn't notice that difference, however slight. Calm down, please. Yes, I have been in prison for 2.5 years, and I never had any contact with Reiko. When we reunited, I did think she was kinder, had changed a bit. But I've realized in the past few days, she hasn't changed. Reiko is still Reiko. That Reiko a fake? Don't make me laugh. Alice completely believes she's real. Okay, I'm going with this. This is a Hail Mary, but... What do you mean? The time limits are in there. If you could completely reproduce the original's personality, that's on a whole other level than mimicry. I mean, that's basically clothing. If her brother Alice can't see through it, it'd be downright impossible to. Still, I'm curious. Alice never met Reiko after he was arrested. Normally, if you hadn't met in those years, even if it were the same. Okay, yet Alice seems pretty confident about his assertion. True. Okay, so he just says the same exact thing.
This Reiko is a fake. Wouldn't she not have memories of us, just like the Mishima AI?
Come to think of it, apparently Ranger did update the Mishima AI with the latest memories, that is, of his death, but he said there was an error that the Mishima AI bugged out. I wonder just what happened to him. I don't know, but I'm guessing they erased those memories to fix the error.
That makes sense. Then why did he naturally accept his death when he met us? Was it because he was around now?
That could be. What does that mean? Mishima's AI memory. Okay. This is the difficult thing. Like, but this Reiko immediately accepted us as we were there. I don't know. I'm so confused now.
But
It's also true that the professor and I had only known each other for about 4 years. It's possible I didn't notice some slight differences from the real one. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna make a secondary save just in case I can, like, somehow do something here. I don't know. Maybe I should have done that long ago, but I am stubborn. Reiko's Reiko, I couldn't mistake it. We didn't extract Reiko's statement. Tell me something a machine or doll definitely couldn't do, and I'll do it with ease. I'll open your eyes, Sarah. I want you to sing a song. A song? Okay, got it. Singing is my life, so open those ears. Song echoes through the room. It's a song full of feeling that makes your body tremble when heard up close. In it, I sense a certain feeling. I want you to believe me. How is that? This is a big hit I played at concerts, Samurai Onna. Never heard a song from Reiko's band, so I can't compare her singing to the real deal. Even so, could a doll perform... Okay. Third dart will be fired. Okay, so me even saving it there doesn't matter. Aw, too bad. Guess the sub-game will be closing out on this. What a shame, Jin. Seems like everybody left you to die, huh?
Please, stop. Let me take his place.
Big sis Sarah. Jin. 5.
Help, Q-Tarro.
4.
Somebody.
3. I can't do anything, only watch. 2.
Mom.
1. Your parents. Switch has been pushed. Changing target to first place participant. Gah! Sorry, Jin. If I'd pressed it from the first, you wouldn't have had to be so scared. Jin, Q-Tarro. Hang on, you two. I'll get the antidote right away. Pressure room we were riding on slowly returns to the surface.
No, this can't. Stay with us, both of you, please.
Jin, you can't die. You got parents, right? Jin.
Sarah.
Huh?
Let's go look for Reiko.
I can't leave these two.
The policeman, he'll surely bring the antidote. We should do what we have to do.
But Jin looks so weak, even Q-Tarro.
We're going, Sarah.
And then I was dragged out of the room. Sorry, now. This isn't it, is it? Like, it's not gonna let us continue like this, right?
That's...
Aren't you late? Welcome to the Room of Lies. The stage is all set.
Reiko.
Who's this chick? Doesn't she look exactly like me? She really... What, she was really here? Then am I seriously a duplicate? Huh? Confessing is that easily? I feel like I was right there with the song thing, but then it... So boring. See, I was thinking of having a quiz. What? You ever heard of doppelgangers? Someone witnessing you somewhere you never went? Or else you meeting another you? In some countries, that phenomenon is considered an omen of death. As soon as he's finished talking, a sound began ringing out. What the hell? Why'd my collar stop making that noise? Mine too. It's begun. Ranger. Ranger, what's the meaning of this? It's 'cause they're doppelgangers. We don't need 2 Reiko Yambusames. Only one needs to survive.
No.
You're kidding, right? This ain't fair. Gah. I'm gonna tear this thing off. I wonder what type of death that collar would give. Can't wait to see. Stop it already. Ranger. You three idiot girls are just so friendly. Well then, I'll let you choose who to save. Huh? Save whoever you like more. And if you don't pick either, both die. This is awful. We abandoned Jin to protect the life of the fake Reiko, and yet putting people's lives on scales again? I've had enough of it. Think you've got something wrong here. Eh? Don't be so self-centered, Sarah Chidoin. The word I'm saying I'll let choose is now Egokoro. I'm gonna have you pick.
Me?
Don't be stupid. It's just about choosing the real one, right? You're just full of complaints, huh? As a special service, how about you use this? Ranger dropped something onto the floor. That's the knife Kai used to commit suicide. A knife? It's mine. The right Reiko grabbed the knife. Now, pick me if you don't want to suffer. What? I'm serious. This ain't just a threat. I'm gonna die. Then not only now, Sarah, I'm taking you with me too.
You can't do such a thing. Because you're a copy of Reiko. Even at this short time, I understand you can't possibly hurt a friend. So I'm sorry. Reiko is my friend too. I need to save her.
Stop.
I want to save the left.
Wow. Huh? What?
Reiko? Reiko!
I killed her. I killed her. I won. I survived. Why isn't the caller stopping? Huh? Well, that's strange. Maybe because now didn't choose. You never intended on letting the fake survive from the start, did you? Well, I feel like this is a end screen. There's no way we're just gonna let it's gonna let 3 people die and we just continue on our merry way. Ah, it was the exploding type. Well, simple is best. Game over? What is this? Why is Reiko in this state? Wake her up. Now, Sarah, won't you explain? Reiko is... What are you trying to say? Ah, couldn't come to see her die? Some siblings you are, huh? This can't be. It's inconceivable Reiko would die. You see how much she's bleeding. Come on, you know it. This is the fake Reiko's blood, right? I won't be fooled. Nope. The fake doesn't bleed. Look, collapse over there. The headless Reiko is the fake. No. I won't believe it. Reiko is so much stronger, luckier, and more hateful than me. She's a person whose life has value. My one and only sister. She's garbage now. It's just a corpse. Give her back! Give Reiko back! Ah, so scary, Alice. I'll kill you. You're dead! If you kill a floor master, all y'all are gonna die, you know. Well, seems I'll just have to kill you. Oh, well, seems I'll just have to kill you too. There's too many people dying. This is gonna be like an endgame thing. Huh? A gun? Why? You stepped out of line, Rio Ranger. Oh, I have no use for you. Dad. Why? Dad? What is going on? Fix me already, Dad. Unfortunately, Rio Ranger, this is farewell. What are you saying?
I don't wanna. Do you hate me or something? Wasn't I your greatest masterpiece, Dad? That is in the past. Why do you think you were the most human of the dolls I created? Because you put your affection into me most. Wrong. It was jealousy. I implanted it in your emotion program. An excessive sense of inferiority toward and hatred of humans. Humans have it nice. I envy humans. Why am I a doll? What's so great about humans? And so on. With that complex, you could never overcome You burned with deep jealousy, and truly qualified as human. This convinced me that it is negative emotions that make a human. That's Yet for burning flames of jealousy to turn one into a monster, that is just human. You are an impediment to the plan. A failure. Well then, I apologize you had to witness such unsightliness, everyone. I invite you now to the main game. This time, card data for Keymaster Sacrifice, Sage, and Commoners have been distributed to the tablets you possess. It's been done at random, and I imagine some of you may be dissatisfied with your role. In this case, you may use a trading function to forcibly swap cards with another. However, you must use the me tokens you have earned in order to utilize this function. The trust tokens you have earned up to this point will be essential in deciding the battle.
What in the world? Just who are you people?
I am the reception doll. No, let us do away with tedious set dressing. I'm Gashu Sato, a researcher into negative emotions. Now, let the main game begin. Oog, you up? I don't like this. I don't want Reiko to be dead. But is there any way to make sure Reiko stays alive? I mean, if we do the main game, right? But is this like one of these things where, like, this has to happen? Because it already seems like we're going so far forward that going back at this point would be tedious. Right? I thought I was gonna die.
Sorry, the switch.
You pressed it for me.
Nah, I hesitated to the last second.
It's fine. I'm alive.
Jin, thanks.
Yeah. Thanks. Chapter 2, Part 1, end. With Alice alive and Reiko dead? What the fuck does that mean? Wait. What? What? So, I really didn't know there could be different routes. Like, I mean, obviously it kept going forward. And I'd rather not Reiko be dead. And I feel like I do want to explore what happens if Reiko is alive. But I feel like I want to just continue going through with this. I'm glad I made that separate save now. Because I can just save on the second one and hopefully not overwrite the first save. So then I can go back later and do that and make sure we keep Reiko alive. But I guess we'll see. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna take you on a stroll down memory lane, recap the story so far. Be grateful, you bastard. No. Jeez, what a bore. Alright, I get ya.
Fuck that. I don't want to deal with that. Oop, I didn't even read what that part was. Wait, are we getting a recap anyway? Wait, it's still showing it. Another vote. Why are they showing this to us? Huh? You didn't know they'd die? Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Hey, long time no see. Whoa, gotten used to the majority votes yet? Shut up. Are you mad? Well, keep it up and vote for who you hate. Kill decisively so you can survive. Kill the people who get in your way. No big, no big. It's not like it's your fault. Aren't I right? So Hiyori? Huh? Your countenance has already changed. Funny. Do your best. I need to tear these all off the wall and throw them out. What the fuck is going on? So gloomy. Well, I guess we're running. I'm collapsed on the floor. Important laptop. This. I remember. It's Kai's laptop that I found on the first floor. It's gone. It was stolen by Miss Now when she... I'm dead. I see. That time Miss Now attacked me. Every remaining trace, all of it. What's this? Tamed a frying pan. So gloomy. Dead men tell no tales, right, Kai? What is going on? How far are you going to run? Run? Me? No one needs you. Why do you live? I'm astonished by everyone just refusing to ever doubt that you're right. Isn't this enough? Here, I'll kill you. Sure enough, that's your true nature. It's your turn to die, so... Sarah! What is going on? What the hell is happening? So...
Please wake up.
Kana. This is... my room.
Don't startle me all of a sudden. You're all I have left, so... Please, don't suddenly collapse.
Sorry. Just relax. If you're obedient, I'll tell you how to survive. Kana, don't you betray me.
Okay.
Well then, let's start our strategy meeting. You too, Q-Tarro? This is getting to be fun. What the fuck is that? Hey, is playing an instrument fun?
What, you interested, bro?
Watching you makes me want to play, Reiko.
You're too clumsy, bro. Doubt you even can.
So mean.
Don't whine about it. Alright, I'll teach you.
You mean it?
And if you get bored of it, I'll kick your butt.
Of course I won't get bored. Hey, Reiko.
Huh.
What's up? Someday,
Let's make a band and have our debut. For real? I'll make songs and you'll sing them. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Ha. Sounds great. Don't forget it, bro. Don't you ever forget. Reiko, you really were kind. Such a good kid. Alice lost someone precious to him. Just like Now lost her teacher. Just like Kana lost her sister. Just like I lost my best friend. Reiko. She was a trustworthy ally to me too. It's painful. It's sad. But we can't just stay here forever. Alice, now. Sarah, Chidoan. You're in the way. Be gone. I know how you feel, but the main game's going to start soon. They're giving an explanation. Please, come to the medical office. You sure are kind. Huh? Shouldn't matter to you if anything unfavorable happens to us. The main game, everyone is an enemy. Again, at least 2 people will die. Might be you and me next. That may be true, but I don't think giving up on living and thinking is the right thing to do. If we diligently think about it, I'm sure there's a path. A path? I've long since passed up such a thing. Even so, I stubbornly live on. 'Cause I thought someday my parents or Reiko would repay me. There's no path anymore. Let's go, Alice. Now? Hey now, Egokoro. What are you? Now remove the gloves from Reiko's body. I need to deliver this. There's surely someone else waiting who treasures Reiko as much as us. Now? Alice, please, you take one of these 2. Alice accepted one of the gloves. I'm going. I need to move forward. Forward. Sarah Chidoan, I will tell you this. The name of the man I killed was Sohiyori. Huh? I don't care about Sohiyori at this point. Who I really need to kill is... Those were eyes of revenge. Revenge against our enemy who plotted the death game. Anger and hate, those may the only path that would move Alice now. Then, what path will I choose? That's obvious. I won't let anyone else die. The main game, I won't let it happen. Can't save anybody, Sarah. Okay. I'm not going to lose. Okay, well. I'm going to save that under File 2, and hopefully I don't fuck it up. I feel like I need to make a separate backup of my first save file, so I think I'm going to do that later. Just in case, because I feel like I'm going to absentmindedly hit the save over the first one and mess everything up. But for now, let's not look at this. For now, I'm going to call it there because I got way too heated today, and this separation now
I'm not used to this in games like this, where there are diverging timelines or possibilities. So maybe there'll be more, but I'm also interested in going through. Wait. I didn't mean to look at the chapters. I thought it would just show me the chapters I've already done. But hey, we're getting close to the end of the game. Ooh. Because there are 2 different final chapters, it seems, and I bet they're both determined based off of if Reiko lives or not. Here you can view some mini episodes, bonus stories featuring mains. Contain spoilers regarding the characters, so that is recommended. Okay, well again, I'm getting a bit of spoilers to myself, and I guess you guys. I don't know. I could easily cut this out in the VOD, so who knows? We'll see how I'm feeling. I probably won't, because I'm lazy. But anyway, I guess we'll see what happens later or next time, because I'm getting tired, and this whole thing has blown me out the water. So, good night, good morning, and goodbye.